Albion's penalty shootout victory over Millwall in the quarter-finals on Sunday saw the Seagulls reach the Final Four of the Cup for the first time in 36 years, and they will now take on Premier League champions Manchester City. Brighton's run in the FA Cup in 1983 saw them defeat Sheffield Wednesday 2-1 in the semis before facing off against Manchester United in the showpiece final at Wembley. The final finished 2-2, thanks to an 87th-minute goal from Albion defender Gary Stevens, forcing the tie to be replayed. The Red Devils' class showed in the rematch as they ran out comfortable 4-0 winners to take the trophy home. Ahead of their semi-final date with City on the weekend of April 6, Ryan was well aware of the meaning the cup run had to the club, and he is proud to represent the city of Brighton as they look to create history. The Australian keeper said, "Someone just mentioned to me the last time we were in a semi-final the players were flown up by helicopters to the game and all these sorts of things. It just reiterates how important a final or a semi-final is in this competition. We know how important it is and we've heard of the success in the past, and if we can add to it, it's going to be another memorable evening and something that everyone who is a part of the club will cherish for the rest of their life. As a town and a city for where Brighton are now from where they've come from, it's great just to be representing the area. I think we've made everyone proud, and come the semi-final it'll give us another opportunity to do it again." See also who has been Brighton's top scorer season by season for the last 50 years. Here's where Brighton and Hove Albion rank among the most Route 1 Premier League teams. Brighton International Roundup. Midfielder picks up injury in UEFA Euro 2020 qualifier. An evening of contrasting fortunes for Seagulls pair to captain Brighton in Wembley semi-final would be a dream for Dunk. Brighton winger admits he thought it was game over moments before late equaliser at Millwall. "I'm proud to be representing our club, our fans, and where the club has come from in the past with the dark days and the struggles that they had. Now we're consistently fighting in the Premier League, and a semi-final in the FA Cup is something that we can all be proud of. The world's oldest cup competition holds a special place in the heart of the Seagulls stopper." Ryan revealed that as a child growing up in Australia he would watch FA Cup finals in the early hours of the morning. He said, "When you talk about historic competitions and games, the FA Cup definitely comes to mind. I remember being a young kid getting up and watching Liverpool win FA Cups, so it's an occasion I'm very much looking forward to. I'm going to embrace it. I guess one bad thing about being an Australian is that European games are on in the morning. It wasn't every time. I valued my sleep. I had to get ready for school quite often, but on a special occasion like the FA Cup final or the Champions League knockout stages, I managed to get up in the morning to watch. Millwall was my first FA Cup game, so it's definitely going to be a memorable one. I'm sure the second one is going to be just as memorable, and I'm looking forward to the occasion."